Welcome to the Three Counties Showground here in Malvern for Around the Dog World at West of England Ladies Kennel Society. Welcome to Around the Dog World at West of England Ladies Kennel Society, WELKS, where today we'll see the working hound and terrier groups. But first, we want to catch up on the recent Best in Show winners, and joining us to start the outdoor show season is Marina. Lovely to see you here, Marina. Now, WELKS feels like a great place to start the year, doesn't it?
Yeah, it always does, because it's sort of the first show of the outdoor show season. We've had plenty of championship shows this year, crufts, lots of group shows as well. Yeah. But it's the first one, it's outdoors, it's on grass. A lot of dogs have to get used to being back on grass as well again.
And some for the first time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's where people bring them out.
Yeah, and it really does kick off like show after show, week after week for sort of the next 3 or 4 months.
And what a backdrop to start out against.
Yeah,
as well.
It's always really nice here at Malvern. It really is something, it's got our own little climate here as well, but the sun's trying to break through, always makes it nice.
Yeah. Now, we have to go back to the recent winners. After National Terrier, which was our last outing, was Hound Association of Scotland. And a bit of a family affair. Best in Show winner there was sole trader Magic Mike.
Yeah, he's having an incredible run at the moment. He was best of breed at Crufts, but of course we actually all remember him for doing this incredible double last October at the Eukanuba Champion Stakes finals, where he won that overall, but he just that morning had won the Pup of the Year event as well. Of course, at Hound Association of Scotland, it's a show that Gavin and Sarah have done really well with before. They won a couple of years ago with Magic Mike's mother, and they've also won Best in Show there with a half sister as well.
I think 2 more sole traders have also won at the show, so it really is their stomping ground, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And then from Scotland we go to Wales, to Builth Wells, National Working Pastoral Breeds of Wales, and a dog we saw doing a lot of winning a couple of years ago, Whiskey Mac, the Bull Mastiff, goes Best in Show there. Yeah,
he was runner-up top dog all breeds in 2014. He's breed record holder, and it's been very, very strong top competition in that breed with another Australian dog that's been doing really well. But he's come through yet again and taken another Best in Show.
Well, thank you very much. We'll catch up with you through the rest of the weekend, I'm sure. First up tonight in the main ring is the Terriers, judged by Geoff Scott.
Now you can really support these dogs as they move. Come on, give them a round of applause. The Bedlington. The Irish Terrier. The Jack Russell. The Manchester. The Skye. The soft-coated Wheaton. The Staffordshire Bull Terrier. The West Highland White. And from the not separately classified, the Wire Fox Terrier. A final decision is being made. The boards have been called for. And the winner of the group is the Wire-haired Fox Terrier, number 2575. Group 2 is the Irish Terrier. Group 3 is the Manchester Terrier, number 2210. And Group 4 is the Jack Russell Terrier, number 2185. And we'd like a round of applause for those going round.
Well, Warren, another big win for Christo.
Yeah, it was a good day for Christo today. We just started in Christo, so we were very happy with his first group in the UK.
First group in the UK, but I understand he's done an awful lot of winning elsewhere.
Yes, he was top terrier last year in America. He was best in show at Montgomery County, best to be twice at Westminster, and then we started 3 weeks ago. We won the group and third in best in show in Luxembourg, and last week we won a best in show, a third in best in show, and a terrier best in show.
A dog that's done an awful lot of winning, but you're not used to having dogs that have previous records.
No, I normally get dogs as unknown and start working with them and try and win with them, but this is a totally different experience for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to add some pressure. You know, that dog's done an awful lot of winning up until now.
Yeah, it does add a lot of pressure.
But backed by or owned by Victor Malzoni, Victor has such a passion for terriers, doesn't he?
Yes, Victor bought 2 dogs from this country and bred the 2 together, and that's produced Christo.
And I understand Sunday's going to be a bit complicated. You'll have a busy day?
Yes, I got a Welsh Terrier show on Sunday first, and then I got to come back for the best in show.
Well, best of luck at the Welsh Terrier, and then best of luck on Sunday night and best in show. Well done.
Thank you.
Now let's have some support for these dogs as they move. And the first to move is the Bernese Mountain Dog. Next we have the Boxer. The Doberman. The Great Dane. The Newfoundland. The Siberian Husky. And the Bouvier de Flandres. Now a decision has to be made. And the boards have been asked for. And Group 1 goes to the Newfoundland. The Newfoundland, number 1682. Group 2 to the Doberman. Group 3 to the Siberian Husky, number 1847. And Group 4 to the Boxer, which is number 1321.
Well, then Bentley went fantastically tonight, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did. I was really proud of him in there tonight.
And you've got to be so proud of him for his previous records as well.
He's done really well. He's kind of coming into his own. This last sort of 9 months, he's really grown up, and he seems like he knows what it's all about now.
He performs on the big stage, clearly.
He absolutely loves it. In fact, I think he's better on the big stage than he is in the breed ring. Yeah, he's a real show-off.
I mean, that bodes well for Sunday night in Best in Show, then.
I do hope so. All I can do is hope.
When he won the Group at Crufts, he didn't have a lot of rest, so he went back into Best in Show.
Bless him, he'd been up since 4 o'clock that morning, so...
But 2 days to gather himself again and come back in, that's a good thing.
It is a good thing, yeah, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
But Sunday's going to be a little bit awkward because Paddy's had to rush off.
Yeah, Paddy, who normally handles him, has had to rush off back to Ireland, so at the minute, I don't know. It's watch this space.
Francis, your very first working group, how did you find them?
I really enjoyed it. And although it wasn't a big group, I thought there were some real quality dogs in there. My final 4, I thought, exuded breed type, and they all went well on the day.
And what about that Newfie in particular?
Super. He puts them down right. His top line was so good. And presentation, perfect. He really deserved it on the day, I felt.
And in second, your Doberman?
Doberman bitch, I thought, lovely. And as it happens, I put her up as a baby puppy at an open show and made her. I didn't realise it was her, but I loved her today and I'd loved her that day. Yeah. The Siberian, just wonderful movement. Puts them down right. You could watch her all day moving.
And in fourth, the boxer?
Slight advantage there. I gave her a ticket about 3 weeks ago and I love her. She's super. Real quality bitch.
It sounds like you've enjoyed your first experience in the group ring.
I really did. Really did.
You've had dogs that won groups before. What's the difference being the judge than the exhibitor?
Oh, it's much better, much easier. You're in charge. You're not on a knife edge hoping to do it.
Let's have some support behind these dogs. First to move is the Basset. Well done. Next to move is the Borzoi, the miniature smooth-haired Dachshund, the miniature wire-haired Dachshund, the Deerhound, the Pharaoh Hound, the Whippet, and the Petit Basset Griffon Fondier. Taking a final look over these dogs. The boards have been requested and the winner is the Petit Basset Griffon Fondier. The Irish Wolfhound, I beg your pardon, the Deerhound and the Wolfhound, and the miniature smooth-haired Dachshund. Now ladies, around you go please, let's have a lap of honour.
Well, Sarah and Mike, his career is still so young, but you've got to be so proud of him.
Absolutely delighted. We're just so thrilled with him. Like you say, he's still a young dog and he is a bit naughty, but that's part of the petite charm and attitude. But yeah, we're just delighted after coming off obviously what we did the end of last year to then be doing fantastically again the beginning of this year.
Do you want to put him down so he doesn't injure himself? Or you? That naughty charm really does exude when he's in the ring, doesn't it?
It does, and it's such a fine line between you wanting them to be full of personality but then still try and stand and do their job, which kind of like we're battling with a bit. But he's a baby and I want him to enjoy it, which he does. He just loves it. So we'll get there, and he loves it, so we're happy, very happy.
And he gets to step into Best in Show Ring again on Sunday night. He performs on the big stage. He
does, he absolutely loves it. We had another dog where they were like obviously do great in the breed, but then they almost knew when they came to the group level, they just step up that gear, and he's doing exactly the same thing. It's fantastic.
Well, congratulations, and see you on Sunday.
Thank you very much, see you then.
Well, Mike, your Hound Group winner, Mike, the PBGV, what did you think of him?
I think he's very smart, he's balanced, very sound. He's got plenty of energy and verve. He just shows his socks off. He was a standout winner.
The Deerhound?
Lovely. She glides along. Her action is so smooth.
Slightly bigger version, Wolfhound in third.
Beautiful shape. Again, very sound, very balanced. Lovely top line. Upstanding as he should be.
Yeah.
Very, very close. The mini smooth, lovely size, very neat. Super front, just lovely. Yeah. The whole group was great.
That must be pleasing when you get a quality group.
Yeah, it is. Very much so.
But makes your job that much harder.
Yes. But yes, it was touch and go with, I could have pulled in many more.
Welcome back to Around the Dog World at the Three Counties Showground for WELKS Championship Dog Show. Day 2 is the gun dogs and toys, but let's go back to last night with Marina Scott. Marina, 3 groups last night. We started off in the Terriers and an impressive win for this wire fox terrier.
Yeah, it was a busy afternoon, like you say, 3 groups. Yeah, the wire fox topped the Terrier Group, and this is one handled by Warren Bradley, who has handled many group winners before. This one in particular has come over from America, and it has won Best in Show at the Montgomery Big Terrier Show out there. It's a very well-travelled dog because a couple of weeks ago, Warren took the dog over to Slovenia for a big international dog show and got Best in Show there as well.
Wow, okay, so that is a very well-travelled dog. And in 3rd place, a breed we don't often see in the placings, Manchester Terrier.
No, but this one in particular has picked up a couple of group placings in the last sort of 12, 18 months. I think it took the group at Bournemouth as well last year, which was a first ever win for a Manchester Terrier. He won the Champion Stakes at National Terrier, and that's the big terrier show in the UK. So topping the Champion Stakes that day was a very good win for that dog.
We moved into the working group, and the winner there, Crufts Group winner, Newfoundland, Mary Bear D'Artagnan.
Yeah, he's got 10 cc's. The handler is obviously the co-breeder, Paddy Galvin. He's over from Ireland. He's got several group placings to his credit now, having a very good run at the moment. He's looking in spectacular form.
And you're rather happy about that?
I'm rather happy about it because actually Paddy is going to a dog show in Ireland on Sunday. Didn't think he was going to do so well. So guess who's been drafted in to handle Bentley in Best in Show on Sunday? Me.
Well, you got to be very happy about that.
I'm very happy, yeah.
But moving down the placings, an interesting one in 3rd place again there, Siberian Husky, made up yesterday.
Yeah, and it's a very, very big kennel. The Amical kennel has been going for some time. Unfortunately, the co-breeder of this, which is Anthony Rees, unfortunately died, I think about a year ago. He was been very unwell for some time, but the kennel is continuing on with his wife, Caroline. She's just producing dog after dog. I think that was about the 18th champion for that kennel. You know, really impressive result.
And finally, the Hound Group, a dog we've seen winning an awful lot, Magic Mike.
Well, I think we've already spoken about him this weekend.
In the programme,
Absolutely. He tops another Hound Group. He's again on very, very good form. He's hard to beat in the Hound Group because he's got so much personality. Sarah, who handles him, she really gets the best out of the dog.
And it's fantastic watching the two of them. Sarah and Mike just work together so beautifully, don't they?
Yeah, they really do.
And in 2nd place in this group was Deerhound. We don't often see them placing in groups.
Yeah, we don't actually. This one looked really on form as well. I really liked it. And she's actually just come back from a litter, so she looked fabulous and really caught Mike Capel's eye.
Yeah, today there's a bit of a buzz around. The weather's brightened a little bit, and it's been very, very busy, hasn't it?
It has been busy. When I turned up this morning, actually, it was a lot busier than yesterday. I think gun dog people are very hardy. I think they like to be judged outside. Obviously, a lot of the gun dog breeds are very big. But here, the grass is lovely, short. It's dry, it's stayed dry. There's a little bit of a wind, but actually keeps all the dogs cool.
Yeah.
Can't get better than that, really.
No, it's pretty good setting, isn't it? Well, thank you very much. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow after tonight's groups. So let's head inside. It's the toy group first, judged by Liz Stannard.
Now, can we have some support for these dogs, please? First to move is the Bichon Frise, the Smooth Coat Chihuahua, the Havanese, the Italian Greyhound, the Japanese Chin, the Miniature Pinscher, the Pomeranian, the Pug, and the Maltese Terrier. Mrs. Danner taking a final look. Boards have been called for, a decision has been made. Who is to win WELKS Toy Group 2017? And the winner is the Pomeranian. Pomeranian number 5558. Group 2 is the Pug number 5678. Group 3 is the Italian Greyhound number 5186. And Group 4 is the Miniature Pinscher number 5421.
Tina, Orion showed his socks off tonight.
He did. He's a very good dog when he wants to be. He has a very good tendency of 1 week will show beautifully and he's really outgoing and loves it, and the other week he goes to sleep. I mean, to be honest, I was absolutely gobsmacked that we won it. Yeah. I mean, he was showing well and I love him, but obviously you've got all the top dogs in there, and you know, at Championship Show, when I got shortlisted, I was happy with that. Obviously, to win it, I was, as you saw by my lap of honour, I was over the moon.
Yeah. But he's done well before?
Yes, he's a champion. This is his 6cc, 5 of best of breed, won the Pom of the Year last year. Just trying to think, I've only shown him about 4 times this year, so because I've got another top Pom, so he has to take it in turns. And yeah, as I said, he'd rather stay at home and make the bitches anyway. So.
Well, there's the Pomeranian, your group winner in the toy group tonight. What did you make of him?
Oh, I thought he was fantastic. Very, very typical dog. I mean, so sound, the right shape, full of attitude. And it was funny because the group here at this show last year was won by a Pom, yes, so it must be a lucky show for Poms. Yeah. But yes, no, a very, very typical dog.
And the Pug in second?
Oh, great dog. Again, another dog that's typical, looks the part and is not overweight or fat and can move, and is so good for a breed that is a category 3 breed, you know, has no problems whatsoever.
And an Italian Greyhound, not a well-known dog, not even a champion, I believe.
I don't think it's even got a prefix when I looked it up afterwards. So that was a sort of surprise. It was a surprise to me. It must have been a surprise to the owner, I'm sure. But again, you know, typical of the breed, very well balanced. It moved well. It did everything, and you know, it deserved its place. Yeah.
And the Miniature Pinscher, a well-supported one.
Oh, absolutely. It seemed to have brought its fan club with it. Yeah. Again, a dog that's so different in movement in front that when they're good, they're very good. And it was very good in front, definitely.
So you loved your 4 placings. What did you make of the whole group?
Well, funny enough, when I first looked at them when I walked in, I was a little disappointed. I thought, oh, this isn't a particularly strong group. But once you got your hands on them and got into some of them were quite surprising, yes. And this is why I ended up pulling 9 out, because really, in the end, I thought, yeah, they're all as close as they could be. Yes, the others shouldn't be ashamed to not be in the final 4.
First to move will be the English setter. Come on, some applause. And the red and white. Come on, everybody. The large Münsterlander. The Irish setter. The pointer. The American cocker. The Cocker Spaniel. The English Springer. And the Sussex Spaniel. final look along these dogs. And the winner of the Gun Dog Group, WELKS 2017, is the English Setter. Group 2 is the Springer, the English Springer. Group 3, the Irish Setter, is the Sussex Spaniel. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, lap of honour, off you go. Well done.
Well, Susie, Xanthi adds to her winning record, doesn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. That's her second Group 1 this year. 19 tickets, no tickets today, but she's got 19 tickets, 2 Group 2s, a Group 3. Started handler when she was a puppy, and it's just, we've had a phenomenal time with her. Absolutely fantastic.
And what is she like to handle?
Unpredictable at times, but I think, to be honest, that's what makes it so enjoyable to handle her, because the bigger the ring, the better she just gets. She just absolutely loves it, which can leave you on a little tenterhook sometimes, but actually you need that in a show dog where she's just got that bit of spark. I love showing her, absolutely love it.
And you're a handler, so when you come into a group, a gun dog group is a big group anyway, but do you take a look around and have a look at the competition?
Of course you do, of course you do. You're doing that when you're in the collecting ring, when you have a look around and see who's here and the quality of dogs.
What did you reckon your chances were at the beginning of the group today?
You don't. You just go in and you just hope, and you hope to do your best. The judge, Chris Atkinson, has given her a ticket before, so we knew he liked her. But you just don't know. It's the dog on the day, and you don't know how she's going to, show in this environment. She's been outside all day. It's been a long day for her, but coming in here, you just don't know. But you've got to go in, obviously, hoping to win. That's what we're all here for. That's why we all come.
Yeah, well, you'll be coming back in here tomorrow night, hoping to win again. Congratulations, and see you there.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, Chris.
Yes.
Your gun dog group tonight won by the English Setter. What did you make of her?
I think I've given her a ticket previously, and I think she's absolutely beautiful. Super head, but her neck and shoulder and top line can't be faulted. Reaches out as they should do. Just a good, honest English setter.
And what about your group as a whole? It's a big old group, so take some time.
Yes, it is. And I could have shortlisted others, but you've got to make your mind up and decide what you're going to do. I was more than happy with what I had in front of me. Yeah, it was a pleasure to do it.
And what about your second place, the English Springer?
Yeah, English Springer. Again, spot on for movement. Presents himself really well. Stands 4 square. You can't ask a lot more of him.
And what about the Irish Setter in third?
The Irish, excellent young handler. Done a lot of winning, I believe. Again, presentation, faultless, and he goes with real drive. I like him.
And one we don't often see in the place is the Sussex in 4.
Yeah, called the Bear or something, isn't he? I thought a cracking animal. Not a youngster, but does the breed proud because of his soundness and typical movement. Lovely dog, I thought.
And congratulations, and good luck for the English Setter.
All right, yeah, cheers.
Well, there we are. We've got 5 group winners for Best in Show tomorrow night. But let's have a quick glance back at tonight's groups, Marina. A couple of exciting ones. Toy group was first.
Yep.
Liz Stannard picked the Pomeranian. Gonna have to look at this because it's quite a mouthful. Champion Mysteria del Esto Orion Altina. Quite a name.
Quite a name. It's an import from Russia.
Right.
Has 6 tickets, and it was Pomeranian of the Year last year in the UK as well.
Following Pomeranian was the pug in second.
Yeah, the pug. It was reserve Best in Show at South Wales. Had a couple of group placings, multi-ticketed as well. Lucy Hill, who's the co-owner, handles him absolutely fabulous. Really, and he's got a bit of a cool name as well. I think he's Nebuchadnezzar.
So we're going to Chris Atkinson's Gun Dog group next. Massive group, topped off by Xanthi, English Setter, 3rd time group winner.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's also got another couple of group placings as well. She was top bitch last year, and that was from actually only spending 6 months in the ring because she'd had a litter as well. I think the year before she was top English, or 2014 she was top English. And I think she's got 19 CCs now.
Not a bad record, is it? And then right the way at the bottom of the placings, the Sussex. Great to see it win a group place.
Yeah, always really nice to see a good Sussex. Stakes. Yeah, it's lovely to see when these rare breeds are coming out and getting group placings.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you very much. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow after Best in Show tomorrow night. So come back after the break for day 3 of WELKS for the Utility and Pastoral Group. Nestled in the Malvern Hills is the Three Counties Showground, and we're here for day 3 of WELKS Championship Dog Show 2017. It's pastoral and utility breeds on show today, so let's head into the main ring for the utility group, judged by Geoff Scott.
Well done. Let's give some applause to these dogs. The Akita, followed by the Dalmatian. The French Bulldog. The German Spitz Klein. The Japanese Spitz. The Japanese Shiba Inu. The miniature poodle. The Schnauzer. The Shar-Pei. The Tibetan Terrier. And the Japanese Akita Inu. Now a final look before a decision is made as to who will win WELKS Utility Group 217. And the winner of the Utility Group 217 is the Tibetan Terrier. Group 2 is the Akita. Group 3 is the Japanese Spitz. And Group 4 is the miniature poodle. Congratulations to those of you leaving the ring. Give a round of applause, everybody.
Well, Geoff, you've judged 2 groups this weekend. The utility was your second. Tibetan Terrier, what did you make of your winner?
Stunning dog, absolutely stunning. I judged him maybe a couple of years ago now and gave him the second CC. Right. And today the dog is so different. He's matured, he's got a fantastic coat on him, his action was stunning. He took over the ring, he asked for the group and he got it.
Yeah. Another dog that was winning young, Akita, in second.
Well, you know, the body and the build, lovely head, typical head, and the strength about the dog is what you want in an Akita, and it's there in him in full.
And the Japanese Spitz, don't often see him placing.
Fantastic Spitz. It's what I would say, it's grown, matured, it's got a fabulous coat, it actually has an excellent movement. I think definitely the future of that dog is really good.
Yeah. And another great mover, the miniature poodle in 4th.
Oh wow, youngster as well. I think the style, the shape, the balance and the handler takes it round so well.
Yeah. And so that's 2 groups you've judged. 2 of them are going into Best in Show later. Quickly, we didn't get to speak to you after your Terrier group. No. The Wire Fox looks a super dog.
It's absolutely fantastic. It's got the shape, the balance, the style, lovely head, on its toes, moves very true and very accurately.
And you must be quite happy to find out after you judged it. It won Montgomery 2 years ago.
I mean, what can you say? You know, I mean, they come in these days from anywhere, don't they, in the world? But to get to go over something like that and have that in your group with, a lot of the actual Terrier group I found was a stunning, there was a lot of good stuff in the group, really good.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us. You got 2 out of 7, so you got a good chance of one of them going best in show. Congratulations, and hopefully one of them does it for you.
Thank you very much.
And the first to move is the Australian Shepherd. Next, the Smooth Collie. The Australian Mountain Dog. The German Shepherd. The Hungarian Puli. The Samoyed. The Pembroke Corgi. And the Groenendael. And the winner is the Samoyed. Group 2 is the Pembroke Corgi. Group 3, the Groenendael. And Group 4 is the Australian Shepherd. Well done. Well done, congratulations.
So our final group winner of the weekend is Samoyed champion Nakara Diamond Dancer. We have our 7 group winners for Best in Show. Come back after the break to see who Geoff Corish picks as WELKS Best in Show winner 2017.
I'd like to introduce you to your Best in Show judge, Mr. Geoff Corish. And could we have the first dog into the ring, please? From the first day is the Wire Fox Terrier, followed by the Newfoundland, then the Petit Basset Griffon Vendée. From the toy group, we have the Pomeranian, and the gun dog group, the English Setter. From the utility group, the Tibetan Terrier, and from the pastoral group, the Samoyed. On the table now, we have the Wire Fox Terrier. Now let's have some applause for these dogs, please. That's the Wire Fox Terrier from the Terrier Group on day 1. Next, from the working group, we have the Newfoundland. The breed entry was 62 dogs, making an entry of 80. Ladies and gentlemen, the Newfoundland. Also on the first day, we have the Petit Basset Griffon Vendée. Ladies and gentlemen, the Petit Basset Griffon Vendée. We have the Pomeranian. The breed judge was Avril Crowther Purdy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pomeranian. We have the English Setter. There was a breed entry of 24, making 27. The judge was Mrs. Janet Richards. Ladies and gentlemen, the English Setter. The group winner from today, the utility group winner, the Tibetan Terrier, number 8235. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tibetan Terrier. From the pastoral group, the Samoyed. This breed was judged by Frank Kane. The group was judged by Mrs. Tony Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, the Samoyed. Now, the final decision of the day. A tense time. I've never known it so quiet. And Best in Show WELKS 217 is going to the Tibetan Terrier. Well done. And reserve Best in Show is going to the Petit Basset Reform Vendée. Are you ready? Round you go. Round of applause, everyone.
Well, Neil, Jagger well and truly performed for you tonight.
Yeah, I'm very lucky I have a dog that never lets me down, so that's half the battle. I'm not nervous because he's not nervous.
And what a day.
It's all gone. I've got the dog CC, then of course Best of Breed, then the Utility Group and Best in Show all on the same day, so it's a bit much to take in at the moment.
But you must be overjoyed considering the quality you had in there as well tonight.
To be honest, I looked around, especially in Best in Show, and thought, well, any of these 7 can win this, and it's just on the day, and fortunately it was me for a change.
For you, why is Jagger so special? Because he's won plenty before as well.
Yeah, this is his 4th group, and he has had a reserve Best in Show, so we've been the bridesmaid, today we were the groom. He's beautifully made. I think it's really that he will always move. He loves the big ring. His granddad is Fabulous Willie, who won Crufts in 2007, so it's in the blood a bit.
That performance element is there.
Yeah, I think it's that X factor, I suppose, to quote the programme. You can't quite put your finger on it, but they want to show, they enjoy it so much, and that makes us enjoy it.
And we saw him winning the group, I think, 3 years ago at Bath, so how old is he now?
He's only 4 years old. This is his 4th group, as I said. I'm very honoured to have him, and a few more years in him yet, hopefully. One day Crufts again, maybe. Never know.
Well, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see some more of Jagger. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, Geoff, the Tibetan Terrier must have caught your eye tonight.
He did. I've seen this dog before, but I've never judged him. So, I know, obviously being a coated breed, you have to put your hands on because you never know quite what's under the coat. But the dog never put a foot wrong. I mean, up and down, he was dead true. Going round, he's so reach and drive. Beautiful coat, lovely to go over. Yeah. And he really impressed me. But I had a beautiful lineup. In fairness, the reserve with Mikey, of course, who I gave Pup of the Year to. Of course, I really like him. He's still a little bit young, if I'm honest, but it's all there. And doing
that for Aaron at the moment
with the kids, yeah. I mean, the amazing temperament. But I mean, I had some lovely dogs in there. I mean, it wasn't as easy as perhaps it looked. I mean, the Samoyed was my best breeder winner at Crufts, so I was really like him. Yeah. And I mean, I could say lots of nice things about them all. Yeah, it was lovely to judge, but it was hard at the same time. Yeah. I just had to be tough. Yeah. And just go with how they behaved on the day, which is always the way I judge anyway. And the 2 I finished with were the ones who put in star performance. Yeah.
Well, WELKS 2017 is over for another year. Best in Show went to, of course, the Tibetan Terrier, who earlier tonight won the group. But first, let's go back and look at the groups. Marina, we'll start in the pastoral group because we'll come back to the Tibetan. But Tony Jackson, judging our first ever group, picks an old friend of ours, Dan the Man.
Yeah, we haven't seen Dan the Man for a little while. He was top Samoyed in 2014 and 2015. Of course, reserve Best in Show at Crufts as well. I think he's been out for a couple of years, but he's back with a bang.
Yeah, exactly. And finally, our Utility Group winner earlier on under Geoff Scott, and then under another Geoff Corish in Best in Show, the Tibetan Terrier. Jagger, he had the moves tonight.
I wanted to say that. But yeah, I think he's got sort of 10 plus tickets. Again, multi-group place dog. Looking really on form this weekend as well. And not surprisingly, he caught the Best in Show judge's eye as well.
And you've got to have been quite pleased to have been in there because that was a top quality lineup.
It was really a top quality lineup. It's funny, not being in a Best in Show lineup before, that was a new thing for me. But funny enough, you focus on your own dog and I didn't look at anything else, what was going around me. But it sounded like that the TT was a very popular winner, and then when you see it in the stack, it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Well, I can promise you, all of the dogs moved superbly tonight. So it was a credit to the WELKS Group judges for providing them all.
And I'm a good-looking Paddy then.
Yeah, you're an improvement on Paddy.
With the same height though.
I'll give you that. Well, thank you very much for talking to us this weekend. And there we are. WELKS Best in Show winner, Jagger the Tibetan Terrier. We'll see you next time at Bath Championship Dog Show.